You gotta watch this short clip from Elon Musk. Now, some of you get triggered when I say Elon Musk. You get offended because you don't like Doge, you don't like what he's doing. And my point is not to get into politics. I don't care. I'm not saying I don't care how you feel. That's not my point. I don't care about the political discussion for the purpose of this video. The reason why I'm showing you this video is because Elon Musk makes a very fascinating prediction. A prediction about something the Bible itself talks about thousands of years ago. And it looks like we may see this unfolding in front of our eyes in our lifetime. Check out this video.
In 10 years, probably AI could do anything better than a human can, cognitively. Probably almost, I think in 10 years, based on the current rate of improvement, AI will be smarter than the smartest human. Yeah. There will also be a massive number of robots.
By the way, I got to ask, how come your robots look so much like the creepy robots from iRobot? Was that intentional or just...
I was hoping he was going to say, yeah, just to mess with you.
It's not meant to look like any prior robot. We'll iterate the design. A lot of the robot parts are cosmetic. You'll be able to switch out the kind of snap-on cosmetic parts of the robot to make it look like something else if you'd like. Mm-hmm. So there will be ultimately billions of humanoid robots. All cars will be self-driving.
In 10 years?
In 10 years, probably 90% of miles driven will be autonomous.
Huh.
Wow.
That fast?
Yeah. In 5 years, probably 50% of all miles driven will be autonomous.
Now, if AI will be smarter than any person, how many jobs go away because of that? And what do people do if you've got millions of people that are losing their jobs? Like that, a lot of people are understandably freaked out about that.
Well, goods and services will become as close to free. So it's not as though people will be wanting in terms of goods and services.
So why is that? Why are goods and services free in an AI world or close to free?
Well, you have, I don't know, call it tens of billions of robots. They will make you anything or provide any service you want for basically next to nothing. It's not that people will have a lower standard of living. They'll have actually a much higher standard of living. The challenge will be fulfillment. How do you derive fulfillment and meaning in life?
Is Skynet real? Like you get the apocalyptic visions of AI. How real is the prospect of killer robots annihilating humanity?
20% likely. Maybe
Wow.
10%.
On what time frame?
5 to 10 years.
So soon, like you see a world where that's possible.
Yeah, but I mean, you could look at it like the glass is 80 to 90% full, meaning like 80% likely will have extreme prosperity for all.
These are very consistent with biblical predictions. And I'm not saying this to try to exonerate Elon Musk and saying he's talking about his allegiance to the Bible. I don't know what his religious convictions are. It's not my point. My point is, if you look in the book of Isaiah and you look at the Messianic prophecies, where it's described that there's going to be this era in time where the world is going to get to know God. And as a result of that, there's going to be prosperity. There's going to be health. There's going to be old age. There's going to be so much goodness available, readily available in this world. Maimonides says that in the Messianic era, we're going to have the greatest of commodities of all, which is time. We're going to have time to get to know God. With that probably comes time to get to know each other as well, and to see the divine spark within each other as well. But for many, many generations, this was a faith that people had and still have. But the reason why I'm sharing you this video is because we see that this era, the Messianic era, is much closer than it ever has been. And I think it's time to usher in this era. I think it's time to just become ready, for the world to be ready for this utopian-like era where God is going to become readily available in this world. We're going to get our time resources, and ultimately the deepest of relationships, relationship with God and relationship with truth. We're gonna get that back, and it's time to start celebrating now. We got to look forward to this. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.